When you are creating conceptual masses, you can import information from outside of Revit in the form of CAD files or images. You can import into the conceptual design environment or into the project environment. When you import into the project environment, you must create an in-place mass. When you are considering the use of imported files, test the imports early in the process and avoid needless complexity in your masses. Joined solids and 3D representations of features, such as balconies or cornices, add to the calculation load for Revit, and do not add useful information to energy analysis or spatial calculations such as floor areas. Here in the conceptual design environment, I'll import 3D data from a CAD file to create a conceptual mass. On the Insert ribbon, in the Import panel, I'll click Import CAD. In the Import CAD Formats dialog, I'll navigate to the folder with the exercise files. In the Files of Type drop-down, I'll select ACIS SAT files. When I do, the tower.sat file appears, and I'll select that file. Next, in the positioning list, I'll choose Manual Center, so I can manually place the file. Finally, I'll click Open. It may take some time for the file to load. Once it does, click to place the CAD file. The actual location is not critical. Next, I'll select the form. As you can see, there are not any controls in the drawing area to modify the form, since the shape is controlled by the CAD file. Looking in the Properties palette, I see that there are parameters to control the base level and base offset. In order to manipulate the form, we need to explode the imported geometry. With the form selected, on the Import Instance panel of the contextual ribbon, click Explode. Once I do, you can see that the form changes color. Now when I select the form, the ribbon changes to the Modify Freeform Element contextual ribbon, and shape handles appear on the form so that I can manipulate it. I'll deselect the form. You can also select surfaces or edges of the form, but when you do, a 3D control does not appear in order to manipulate the form. But you can divide a surface. So as you can see, once you import 3D CAD data to create a form, you cannot manipulate it as you would a form created in the conceptual design environment. Just remember that if you want to manipulate the form using the shape handles, you must select the entire form, not an edge or surface.